What's up, guys? This is Bullby the Fell-Handed, and welcome to another astounding video. In today's segment, I want to discuss bumping. Now, let's say the game starts and you've accidentally bumped a friendly. He then proceeds to fuck with you the entire match. Could it be avoided? The answer is yes. I had a neighbor once who had a Great Dane that was approximately the size of a small donkey. He trained the dog purposely to come and deuce on my beautiful zoysia grass. I would quickly run outside in my drawers, I had no job at the time, and begin to scream and berate the dog, especially focusing on its dubious lineage, but to no avail. The dog simply stared at me and its right eye would pinch up in a wince when the log came out, steam rolling off of it the whole time. My neighbor had an immense stereo setup. I would imagine rock gods such as AC/DC examining the set and being unable to maintain a quality erection for quite some time due to the sheer size of it. I could always tell when he was playing Call of Duty because every time he pulled the trigger, the floor of my house would shake. As soon as the dog began to squat and push, he would play the Final Countdown by Europe as loud as his massive speakers could handle. I don't even like that song. It was so loud the only way I could describe it was as a weaponized stereo. I eventually began to chase the dog with a broom, having the firm intention on planting it up his doggy rectum, hopefully stopping up his shit stream. Canine sodomy aside, the dog was smart, you see. He would crap on the edge of my yard, so by the time I got to him, he was done and back over to his side. My personal favorite was when I chased him as fast as my stubby legs could carry, and ended up stepping in a previous pile of shit. To escalate this further, I slipped and fell because I was going approximately 4,000 miles an hour. So I slip on his old pile, whilst in my underoos, fall into said pile, and then slide into his new pile. Somehow this dog has managed to shit on me twice, all the while the Final Countdown is blaring in the background. I don't even like that song. It was at this time I decided to take drastic action. I bought 3 de-weaponized German Tellermine 35S's and enough black powder to cripple the surf ants to strake at a naval engagement. I prepped their minds by watching a 4-minute video from some redneck missing 2 fingers and decided it was more than adequate preparation. I snuck out of the house in the middle of the night with a Trader Joe's canvas shopping bag full of live mines and a gardening spade. I buried them in the dog's favorite spot. I went to sleep that night exhausted from the light digging, but confident my yard was guarded by the best landmine a Nazi-ruled Germany could offer. Next day I went to orientation for my new job. Apparently at some point my wife had decided to get a new puppy without consulting me first. She let him run free in the backyard and taken his new surroundings. I could tell by how far the remains flew that I didn't quite put enough powder in the landmines. When I arrived, she was on the ladder scraping bits of her new dog off the roof of the house and crying. She asked me what happened. I told her it was probably a gas leak and we should never speak of it again or go on that side of the yard. We sold our house and moved out 3 months later. I explained to the new owners that the double pane windows are 3 years old and that the far corner of the yard tends to explode. So that's the point. If someone bumps you, let it go before you realize you're going to be buying World War II era mines and lying to your wife. That's all I have for you guys today. Please hit that like button, share my video, help me go viral, subscribe to my shit. My 100th subscriber will get a half-eaten sandwich of my choice mailed to them next day air. Deuces.